Today, I would like to talk about some of the incidents that recently happened in Singapore. Regarding the SingPost incidents, I felt a bit uncertain about Singapore's future, but that is to be said. There are more to be said in such a way that I feel that I think that we should aim to recruit talents that have proven track record to run our blue chip company in Singapore. Okay, regarding that, I'm not really trying to go into politics that much. I'm just trying to discuss my thoughts regarding the current events going on in Singapore. And beside that, I have some concern regarding some of the policies that are set up in Singapore, because they are in such a way impeding our progress as a country, as a nation. For example, MediShield Life and other insurance policy within the pay, as in those insurance policy that's use your CPF to pay them. I feel that there should be an option to opt out of them, because we could have another way of helping people to stay healthier, or encourage them to adopt healthier practices, like what other countries are adopting, such as junk food tax and rebates on healthier food. Those are good examples, and they work. There are studies that show that they work very well. But MediShield Life, to me personally, is a liability which will continuously drain from the MediSave account. And this drainage won't stop even after we pass on. And our CPF should be a legacy for our children, not a liability, not like having this drainage, this liability keep draining from our CPF. No, I'm not against buying insurance or against the government insurance like MediShield Life. I'm just against the compulsory need of us opting into the insurance, despite some of us may not want to be in it. Let's think about it in a more practical manner. For example, the insurance, right? In insurance, it favors people who are more risk-taking. In the case that, after you buy insurance, you feel a bit safer and you go out and take a lot of risks, such as you eating unhealthy, you just don't care about your life that much, since you have insurance to back you up, right? It favors those group of people in such a way that when they fall sick, they have insurance to take care of them. But the thing with insurance is that it punishes the group of people who are disciplined and taking a healthier lifestyle approach in their life. It punishes people who are disciplined. Do you see where the problem is? So what I suggest is a sort of a junk food tax, but we call it a calories per 100 gram tax. In this case, we adopt a percentage to the calories per 100 gram of all kind of food. It's like a tax on every single kind of food, since they have calories except water. This will encourage companies to use healthier and perhaps less calories per 100 gram alternatives. And we can use this money to give rebates on healthier food to encourage people to buy them and consume them. Alternatively, we can perhaps, right, set up something like a health fund and collect, allocate part of their CPF or collect part of their salary and put it into this fund such that it can only be used to buy certain food for each family. And this should be a priority since it helps people to plan their diet better. The thing about the unhealthy, sometimes people are not unhealthy because they choose to be unhealthy. Sometimes when you are born in a low income family where the parents are not so educated, there's no one to educate you on what's a healthy diet and what's not a healthy diet. For me personally, I grew up in a low income family throughout my whole life. I had no idea what's a healthy diet until like when I'm age 18 or so. Yeah, until I actually Googled and read and learn about health. And there was no one to exactly guide me along what's a healthier diet, why is there a need to adopt a healthier lifestyle. And that's my point, is that for lower income family, usually there's no one there to help them utilize, to help them plan their expenses well. That's why they belong to the low income family. You can have low income, but you can be relatively rich and wealthy if you plan your expenses well. But usually they are not educated enough to do so. Yeah, if you see documentary by CNA or other channels, you see that the poor people are not, they are just uneducated, they're not really stupid. So what we need to do is help them plan their life out, or at least teach them how to plan their life properly. Next, we'll talk about, back to the topic about rebates on healthier food. Like I said, there's a lot of studies out there from other countries, and there are more and more countries are looking into having this kind of rebates and junk food tax. So I strongly encourage people to look into it and maybe change our stance and adopt this kind of taxes and rebates. Yeah. As for the MediShield Life, for middle class, right? A lot of middle class are stuck in the middle class loop because they themselves do not know what's a liability, what's an asset. But this is not the main point I'm trying to put across. I'm trying to put across is that insurance, how do I know it's a liability most of the time? Is that in certain books, right, they'll list insurance literally as a liability. Okay. But that's not to discourage people from buying insurance. You can buy insurance because it helps you have a backup, helps you feel safer. That's fine, that's okay. But you don't try to change the fact that it's consistently draining our CPF money. It's not like it's bad per se, but there are better ways to do this kind of healthy things, you know. Because after all, insurance, like I said, it punishes the disciplined people who are serious about taking care of their health, taking charge of their health, and using their money to fund those people who are taking more risks with their health. Like, does that really make sense? Okay, this is the end of my speech. Thank you all for listening to my rant.
Hey, it's Valuable Tips here. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every now and then to bring valuable tips to your life. Only you can show support.